Morning, oh, morning, good morning, and welcome to Welcome Spring Television. Spring Trend is what you are watching. Don't worry, it's still me. I've not lost my English. I still know how to speak English. Thank you very much for joining us once again on Spring Trend on Western Spring Television. We bring you stories that are trending, who is trending, why they are trending, and what people are saying about who is trending. This morning, you know, they say charity begins at home. So we are starting here in Osun State. And what are we bringing to you? We have a new sheriff in town, as they say, but this time it's a new monarch in town. The Osun State government has just approved the appointment of the chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Prince Gboyega Famodun, as the new Owa of Igbajo. So he is no longer prince, he is no longer chairman of the APC. Now he's Kabiesi. So what are people saying online about the new Kabiesi? We have here inside the Shogbo tweeting and saying the information reaching us has it that the state of Osun has approved the appointment of the chairman of the All Progressives Congress in Osun State, Prince Gboyega Famodun, as the new Owa of Igbajo. But on Facebook, there's an interesting comment, but the case still pending in court of law. Owa Dojuba yo. Must Oyetola cause crisis in every nook and cranny of the state before leaving next? Omo, I'm just enjoying the ride. God bless Oyetola. How is that their problem? I think some of our social media users need to know how to, use English. You have this one saying, congratulations, 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 Kabiesi. I'd like to know what's on Brother Taye's mind. Taye Ayegoro. I'd like to know what he's thinking. And this person says, worrisome. That's Ashwaju Timothy Adebi. Why rushing to install kings at all cost? And this person says, I tired for Oyetola. I don't know if that is the new way of writing grammar. Now, Emilokan of Iwo Land says, I knew Oyetola was going to crown Famodun before he leaves. Hopefully, Adeleke does not upturn it. And then we have this that you've been saying, Gboyega Famodun is the new Owa of Igbajo. That's what you have this morning for the new king that we have in town. Now, let's move on. Supporters of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, are angry. They call themselves the Obedient. But why are they angry? So yesterday, a certain media house held a poll and said, who will you vote for as next president of Nigeria? And that social media, or that media house, referred to Peter Obi as a pastor. So now, they've been referring to Peter Obi as Pastor Peter Obi. Now, his supporters are angry. Why do you think they're angry? Why are they saying that nobody should refer to Peter Obi as a pastor? Let's see what this person says. Chapo's outfit says, if you said Peter Obi is not a threat, why trying everything possible to discredit him to the point of making him a pastor overnight, just to be seen as a religious leader? Keep disgracing yourselves. We will all meet at the polling unit. Pastor Peter Obi. So why are you referring to him as Pastor Peter Obi? This person put up a cartoon and says, Pastor Peter Obi will be ordained as Archbishop of Aso Rock and Archbishop-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria on May 29th, 2023. You all should keep playing. So it will be interesting to see if actually he will be ordained as Archbishop of Aso Rock. This one says they tagged him a pastor to demarcate him in the core north, yet he's disgracing them by polling 37% in less than an hour. Forget it. Pastor Peter Obi have won this election. And then we have a prophet who is praying, no weapon formed against PO shall prosper. It won't work. So where PO cannot go, God can. Let us keep praying and speaking the right words over PO. How possible are right words? He's able to keep that which is committed to him. He who has begun this good work in PO will complete it. And you can only be hypocritical of someone you are scared of his rising profile and not sure where to bring him down. Calling him Pastor Peter Obi only makes him more loved by his followers, because you can't ridicule a man who is on God's anointing. That's from Jude Imodu. And that's why you see Obedience are angry on social media. They're asking, why are you calling our presidential candidate a pastor? He's not even a man of the cloth, so you shouldn't refer to him as a pastor. And still on the trends this morning, we move over to Ekiti State, where interestingly, a man who was elected as speaker for just a few days was impeached. What happened? Speaker Aribi Shogun was yesterday impeached by some members of the Ekiti State House of Assembly. You have it here on the People's Gazette. Ekiti Assembly Speaker Aribi Shogun impeached. Adelugba elected. Now let's see what people are saying about that particular issue and that incident this morning. Oluwasomi says, K Fayemi as the governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, is just a failure and still trying to control the State House of Assembly on top of his failure. New government starting on a crazy note. That is Dapo Adeshui, obedient in Osun State, says this is what plays out when an ex-governor are still in power indirectly. Congratulations to Ekiti people. Now, where Samuel Caesar Oluwagbemini says, where did they get 17 members? Why did they not show themselves, their numbers to the media? And Ross Sachs says, robbed. Unfortunately, there's no VAR. If you watch football, you know that VAR is used to check any infraction or a mistake by the on-field referee. And this one says, I watched the interview, said they've planned the impeachment. They lodged members in an hotel after they locked the assembly complex since Wednesday. And so those are the reactions on the Ekiti speakership saga. Now we move over to the Middle East, Qatar, where the World Cup is currently ongoing. What is happening in the World Cup? There is an interesting video that I would like to show you, if you can see your screen. At the Qatar World Cup, after a particular match, Japanese fans began to clean the stadium. And it is worthy to mention that these people did not even participate. It wasn't their match. So let's have the video on screen. Yeah, that's the video we're seeing. Fans cleaning the stadium after a particular match. It wasn't even their national team that was playing, yet they decided to clean the stadium and ensure that there is no litter, there are no dirt lying around. So let's see what people are saying about that particular incident. Let's see what they're saying online, on Twitter, particularly about this particular video that you're seeing, Japanese cleanliness. So let's take reaction for this. Yes, you have this. This is how you're supposed to behave as a guest when someone welcomes you into his home, not trying to force your agenda on him and trying to change his tradition and religion. Those are the reactions to what is happening in Qatar. Japanese fans are cleaning the stadiums. And let's take some other reactions for you. My country people, talking about Nigerians, this is Kayode Adewumi. My country people will litter a place with dirt. When you caution them, they will say, how will the cleaners find something to do or remain employed if nobody dirties the place? That's this person saying that. And this is Ajibike Orokwo. It says, their level of discipline is extraordinary. It was so easy to spot Asians in my kids' school choir. No other kids came close to their composure throughout the rendition. So that's what you have on social media. You have people reacting to that particular video. This one says, Phoenix Namdi O says, the culture of a people matters more than the government. After all, the government comes from amongst the people. This country of mine, referring to Nigeria, we have a long way to go. Now, this is saying that if you're a Nigerian, wherever you are, whatever you do, whatever you eat, ensure that you do not litter the environment, because it has implications for both the immediate environment and for the country at large. Because imagine that you put a lot of dirt on the ground, you put a lot of bottles in gutters. When it rains, it's going to be blocked. And of course, you say that there's flooding and people's houses are being overrun by flood. So that is a wake-up call to us Nigerians to stop littering the environment, behave like the Japanese, clean even when you don't have to. That's all we can take on Spring Trends this morning on Western Spring Television. Tomorrow we'll bring you more stories. We'll tell you who is trending, what is trending, why they are trending, and what people are saying about these things and these people who are trending. My name is Emmanuel Ujadigele. Do have a lovely Tuesday.